After the storm tried to completely ruin our last recording, it seems to have died down.
That's right. We have risen from the ashes as if we were a phoenix.
Isn't Ho a phoenix anyway?
That's actually why I said that.
Well, the 5100 is gone, and it wasn't Moeka.
Speaking of which, in episode 24, our longtime viewer Gabriel Augusto says, in response to us being paranoid and suspecting everybody...
I feel like that's appropriate.
Well, that's why I said it, yes. Are you just going to point out every single thing that I say and agree with it?
Yes.
I guess I don't really have a comeback if you answer it like that.
They never do. Gabriel says, or played the Trails series. Yes, that series is perfect at giving you severe paranoia, yet still manages to surprise you, or in this case, me.
Not just you! There's plenty of things that I darn well called in the Trails series, and plenty of things I didn't.
The Trails series is really, do you notice the theme here? Really good.
At present, 7 of them are out officially in the US. One of them is coming at the end of this year, and we intend to LP it.
Oh yeah.
And the 2 Crossbell games have gotten a not exactly extremely professional, but it exists fan translation. If you work hard, you might be able to experience them. Anyway, if you haven't played one, give one a shot. Trails of Cold Steel is a good entry point, though it's not the first game.
You won't be disappointed.
One of the reasons that I distrust everybody and everything we ever do is because of the Trails series. I mean, your own party members? Yourself? Don't be stupid, man! You can't trust anyone! Or at least you can't trust them to be telling you the truth.
Close enough.
Speaking of not telling the truth, we're the Bittersweet Gamers!
How does that work?
And I'm the Opinionator!
Chug that Mountain Dew, Daru.
And tuck in your shirt!
Have some pride!
So, Moeka doesn't know I had an IBM 5100, and our culprits that we had thought of were Suzuha, John Titer, or FB.
FB. In the coffee.
Isn't that right, Zach? So what you're saying is, we should drive around town until we find the most suspicious house, and then assume that that guy has the IBM 5100.
It's worked before.
My own prediction, by the way, is that of Suzuha, John Titer, and FB, 2 of those 3 are likely to be the same person. Now, which 2, I don't know, but that is my prediction.
Fuzuha Bamane.
Fawn biter.
Stop biting deers.
And judging by her responses, she hasn't found one either, and is some kind of weird zombie. You know, I was about to say in worse psychological shape than Ocarine, but Ocarine is actually quite psychologically healthy, like quite clearly.
Yeah.
前から思ってたんだけど、萌香さんって綺麗な人だよね。
She is.
スタイルも抜群だし、背も高いし、コスプレさせたら映えそうだな。
Well, go grab her. She's already got a lab mem number and everything. We need to have a long talk with her, one in which she answers, even if it's by email.
お前、マイカのことを知っているのか？
あれ？
知ってるよ。
What?
When?
なぜ知っている？
Also, while we're talking about this, Moeka is walking further and further away.
She did say 6 lab mems.
Yeah, she
It was only Daru and Makise that were just like, who?
Now, we were trying to get confirmation of this in the last episode, but that would mean then, after Moeka sent the D-mail, we went to a world line where the Future Gadget Lab did not know Kiryu Moeka. Then, after Nuka sent the D-mail, we went to a world line where the Future Gadget Lab did know Kiryu Moeka. Truly, or at least Mayushi does, truly you cannot predict the outcomes of actions.
Ah, tractor field.
That kind of looks like fun, honestly. It looks like fun in context. Out of context, it looks like the police need to be called. You let her get away!
あの女のことを覚えているのか？
桐生氏なら前にラボで挨拶した罠。
Oh, okay.
You can never predict what the outcome of these actions is going to be. A butterfly flapped its wings, right? Because they clearly didn't know them after Moeka sent the D-mail. It's possible that Moeka had gotten the IBN... Oh, that's what it is. Moeka must have gotten the IBN 5100 after sending the D-mail, but after Nuka's D-mail, it screwed that up too. Because Nuka, at the very least, is related to Yanabayashi Shrine, and that must have just changed how everything worked. Remember what Nuka said when asked... No, never mind. Sorry, I'm trying to keep the status of all these different characters and all these different world lines.
It's very difficult.
After Moeka sent her D-mail, Mayuri, Daru, and Kurisu behaved as if they had never met her before. But now both Mayuri and Daru know her? Does that mean Moeka's past was reconstructed again? Given the timing, it has to be Nukako's D-mail that did it. But pithier than everything that we said, but, you know.
That's usually how it turns out.
Yeah. How can... And there's the butterfly for the...
Are we about to get Persona?
We're following along, Billy. That's what it says. How can that be related to the lab mem's knowledge of Moeka? Is this another example of the butterfly effect? The cause doesn't match the effect at all.
ねえねえオカリン、それよりそろそろフェリスちゃんのお家に行かないとね。きっと待ちくたびれてるよ。
That's true.
I wonder if Faris is ever, like, off duty, or if she's going to be full NyanNyan mode.
I wonder if her home is going to be bland and empty.
Oh.
Well, her personality is so full of life and vigor.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I guess it could be Faris Bian.
We don't know what her last name is.
I saw you start to laugh there.
Yeah,
and
but then I
you
was
were
like, wait.
That actually could work. Why is she a major character in this game? Well, time to keep being suspicious is all. Let's think about the Moeka issue later. Right now, we should look for the address written on the memo pad. Actually, probably we ought to have chased after Moeka, but okay.
Tokini Mayuri. フェイリスの本名は何て言うんだ?
It means we're following along, Billy. By the way, anytime you guys see something funny going on with the video, it's because there's something funny going on with the video. I understand there are some people who have reported some copyright stuff. So, anytime there's an extended animated scene, yeah, I'm doing something to it.
バッカ、オカリ何言ってんだ。フェイリスさんの本名はフェイリスニャンニャンショー。それ以上でも以下でもないじゃん。
Then plug your ears, Daru. I won't spoil the illusion for you.
There is no way that someone like Faris isn't being genuine to a large degree. She could not have the personality and like that forceful life ness that she has if she's just faking it.
Yeah.
So if you were to find out her name, that means you are that much closer to the real prize. Have some romance. I said romance, you perv. In your heart, Daru.
Daru doesn't care about the real Faris. He wants the idealized Faris that he has.
Well, she's not going anywhere.
現実逃避はよせ、ダル。フェイリスニャンニャンは所詮、源氏名だ。
うわ、最悪っすよ。なんで純真な男たちの夢を壊そうとするかな。
I didn't invite you to come along.
で、マユリ、どうなんだ？知らないのか？
Yasuhiro Yasuhiro.
What?
マユシーが教えちゃってもいいのかな。
特に口止めされているわけでもないんだろう。それに、これから自宅に行けばすぐにわかることだぞ。
It doesn't change anything.
そっか、そうだよね。
But some girls have secrets that they don't want to reveal to anyone.
Well, Mayuri knows.
その代わりね、他の人には内緒だよ。例えば、メイクインに来るご主人様たちとか。
Well, mainly from them.
Yeah.
フェリスちゃんの本名は、秋葉ルミホちゃんって言うんだ。
No, it's just a totally normal name.
聞こえない。
秋葉か。
The same characters as in Akihabara. Appropriate.
While you're out, can you buy me a fork? Because I want my own fork. And get some cup noodles for dinner, too. I think there's a brand called Genchan Ramen. Get those.
Well, she's just moved into the place. God, go buy your own fork. It's totally reasonable to want your own fork, okay? If you can't use, like, disposable chopsticks or something like that. But look, it doesn't matter. She wants her own fork. She should have her own fork. But she doesn't need to be such a jerk about it.
Au contraire. She has to be a jerk about it, though, Karin.
And not only that, let's be real about one thing. Who's got more money?
Probably her.
Her, okay? Maybe not bleed the dying poor college student dry?
It is the price for being his assistant.
Ah,
We need to focus on cup noodles.
good, because I think I'm about to start yelling about this fork business. My own fork! You already have your own spoon. Why don't you have a fork, even though you have a spoon? Are you stupid? At some point, she went and obtained her own spoon. Yet at that time, she neglected to obtain her own fork. Why? Why is it like that? And she has the temerity to blame Okabe-san for not having supplied her with the fork?
It's okay, Damon. It's okay.
He shared his Dr. Pibber with her and every other meal they have had. And she's demanding this? I am offended. My assistant really loves her cup noodles. I'm gonna start calling you Koike-san, which is something I don't really get, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Take that.
Are you stupid? Our destination turns out to be the high-rise apartment building next to UPX. Oh, yeah? Doesn't that mean...
That she's loaded?
We knew she was loaded from when she was talking about her butler.
マジで？
超高級マンションだと？
According to the address Faris gave me, she lives on the top floor. All the way up there.
Good lord.
住所聞き間違えたか？
She's not doing the maid cafe thing for a job. She's doing it because she wants to.
まさかフェイリスは機関の手に落ちたのか？
No.
妄想オツ。事実は小説よりきなり。
とりあえず入ってみようよ。
Faris book.
Final baggage.
Frog bomb.
Front back.
Ah! My mind! The contradictions! Cannot comprehend the idea of front back! I lost that one fair and square. When we called the top floor room via the intercom, we're greeted by the voice of an elderly man. Surprisingly, he lets us in immediately once I introduce myself as Hoin Kyoma.
Her butler.
少々お待ちくださいませ。
リアル執事さんだ。
That's amazing.
黒木、ありがとにゃ。
Okay,
She's still in her role.
either that or this is just her.
Oh, she's got the cat ears.
I've never seen her wearing anything other than the usual maid uniform, so it's refreshing to see her in her plain clothes
And cat ears.
and cat ears. But why does she still have her cat ears on? Says the man in the lab coat. You moron. The world is asking for you, okay? You've got the sweetest possible girl that is your childhood friend and wants to be with you always. You've got Makise Kurisu, who represents your love of science. And you have Faris NyanNyan. What was it? Akiha Rumiho.
Akiha Rumiho.
Well, we're gonna call her Faris.
Oh, yeah, fair.
I think that's what she would want. Then we have Faris, who is loaded and more chuny than you and seems to really like you. My god, what a charmed life he leads.
にゃにゃ、マユシーとダルニャも来たのかにゃ。フェリスちゃん、こんにちにゃんにゃん。
無法フェイリスタンの私服姿とか可愛すぐる。
マイリとダルは勝手についてきた。迷惑なようなら帰らせる。
It may be the only reason that she's into him is because he refuses her so much. The thrill of the chase, so to speak.
That's really possible, yeah.
Everyone else just falls head over heels for her.
Would
but
just
he's
melt before her and her charisma. It matters more, like her specific brand of charisma matters more as a maid.
But Ocarina is just like, go away from me.
And he won't engage even when she keeps trying. Yeah, I bet you're right.
構わないにゃ。みんな、ようこそいらっしゃいませにゃ。
というか、自宅でもその語尾は変わらないのか？
You don't get to judge anyone by the way they talk, Ocarina.
何のことかにゃ。
The exact same thing!
あくまでとぼける気か。秋葉ルミホ。
Oh, that's mean!
フェイリスはフェイリスにゃ。
Whatever.
しかしこの家は一体どういうことだ？秋葉の一等地の超高級マンションとは。
There's nothing to suggest that this room is lived in. No dirty clothes, no used dishware, not even a speck of dust. That butler, or maybe even some real maids, if there's a butler, there have to be maids, right? Must be constantly cleaning up.
She doesn't litter the floor with fast food wrappers and bags like you and Daru do, you pig.
Or even if she did, wouldn't her butler have to have something to do?
フェイリス。お前一体何者だ？
Are you suggesting she makes a mess just for them to clean up?
No, but I'm
Okay.
saying that if she did make a mess, it would be cleaned up. Just reflects that there's a professional cleaner that lives there. Or at least spends his work shift there.
Yeah.
だから、フェイリスはフェイリスにゃ。
とぼけるな。
Same as you, right?
ちゃんと説明しないならば帰らせてもらう。
なんという偉そうな態度。僕たちってフェイリスタンにお願いしに来た立場じゃなかった？
にゃー。じゃあ、もうちょっとだけ詳しく話すと。
Man, ever since you said that, I just can't see it any other way.
Said what?
That it's just a chase. If something runs away from a cat, the cat has to chase it. If it's the appropriate size and is a prey animal.
この辺の土地はもともとうちのものだったのにゃ。
This land, eh? Well, I suppose that's why she's Akiha.
Huh?
Speaking of cats, standing up on the back door, meowing his brains out, is our cat.
Poor Robin.
All right, now that the cat is inside, out of the rain, and is being fed, we can move on.
With the other cat.
Who is inside, out of the rain, and isn't eating right now.
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Wait, what did she just say?
そっか。だから、アキハさんなんだね。
Mayuri's explanation connects the dots in my head.
I think you meant to say exclamation.
アキハという姓。まさか秋葉原の代々の大地主の名だとでも言うのか。
That's pretty crazy. Well, in Japan, you'll run into these things, I guess. So she really is a rich girl character after all.
ちなみに、フェイリスは秋葉の都市開発計画にも結構な発言力を持ってるにゃ。秋葉の各ショップに萌え文化を積極的に導入するようお願いしたのは他ならぬフェイリスなのにゃ。
Aha! It was all a plot for her to become the most popular cat girl maid.
わー、すごい。フェイリスは子供の頃からそういう会議に出たりしてるのにゃ。
So basically, the chaotic changes in Akiba are all a result of this cat girl's whims? What a monster!
Spreading chaos like that the way I want to.
I'm so jealous, I think I'll be angry at her. And that will make her like me more.
でも、今の話は内緒にしといてほしいにゃ。
なぜだ。
知りたいのかにゃ。
Hardcore Toonie, incoming in 3,
それ
2,
は
1. Best countdown ever. You like that? 3, 2, where?
I think you hit the button at the wrong time.
フェイリスはフェイリスだからにゃ。
Damn you, cat girl. How dare you make a fool of me!
というわけで、みんなにはこれまで通りフェイリスラブの大ファンとして接してほしいにゃ。
接します。全力で接します。
マユシーもね、フェリスちゃんのファンだよ。フェリスちゃんのメイドさん魂はとってもすごいんだもん。憧れちゃうよ。
Mayuri and Daru might have fallen for her charms, but not I.
俺はフェイリスラブなどではない。
It's Faris love. He's saying Faris
That's
love.
hilarious.
あまり調子に乗らないでもらおうか、フェイリスニャンニャン。でなければ、この高級マンション全体が血に染まることになるぞ。
And she's like, my God, he's the only person I can't make do what I want. My influence spreads all throughout this town. But I cannot move this man. Someone like him ought to fall over instantly just by seeing me, and upon me talking, be my lapdog. I don't want those worms. What is it about this thing? How does he do it?
This divine phoenix.
Insan.
家にわざわざ呼びつけて自らのセレブっぷりを見せつけ、この俺との交渉において精神的優位に立とうとしたのだろうが無駄なこと。
And interprets it in the worst way possible.
He might be right.
なぜなら俺は狂気のマッドサイエンティスト法院京馬だからだ。
理由になってね。
Daru definitely disapproves.
Definitely. Come, Pikida. Now Faris will tremble in fear and beg for my forgiveness.
Even though that's never worked on anyone else ever, and I have no basis for that.
自分を貫き通す人って素敵にゃん。
なんだと
Daru dies on the inside.
Called it.
That's my line.
That you love forceful men?
正直なこと言うと、あんまりフェイリスのこと話したくなかったにゃ。これまでいろんな人と会ったけど、アキハの跡取りって話すと、みんなフェイリスをフェイリスとして見てくれなくなるのにゃ。
Instead, he just continued to treat her poorly, like he always has.
フェイリスとアキハルミホは分けてみてほしいのにゃ。
And here's the name coming up, the stealth theme of names coming up.
Yep.
分けるも何もお前はすでにフェイリスニャンニャンとして確立しているではないか。
And then Ocarine just says that he accepts her worldview by turning her down, by disagreeing with her. It's like like the person who gives her what she has already wanted, then
Gives her more.
Then gives her more, understands it in a way that is perhaps better than she did. Brilliant, just brilliant. Hilarious.
I love it. I love it so much.
その点については全面的に同意するぜオカリン。ニャンニャン語を話し猫耳をつけている時点でそこにいるのはフェイリスタンだ。
Whenever she speaks NyanNyan-go and wears her cat ears, she is Faris. But that's not what she wants. She wants to be Faris regardless. He completely missed the point of what she's saying.
And in a nutshell, there you have it.
意識しすぎているのはお前の方だということだ、フェイリス。
そうなのかにゃ。
If I understand it correctly, it's like her concern is she wants to be seen as a person other than the wealth, power, and status that she has.
Yeah, the heiress to Akihabara, so to speak.
It only makes sense that she would have a massive hang-up about that.
お前は自意識過剰なのだ。俺にとってお前はどこまで行っても勝てる気がしない猫耳メイドでしかない。
にゃ。ありがとにゃ、今日な。
Romance flag up.
I just don't understand why she won't leave me alone.
Why is she thanking me? I don't understand.
It takes talent to be this clueless.
Except that if it weren't for this,
She wouldn't like him.
what a charmed life you lead, you mad Chunibyo bastard, you. I don't want to see you suffer, but you had darn well better make the most of it. You have a responsibility for how good things in your life are to make it up to all the rest of us. So I don't want to see you complain or whine. You got it? Now then, let's finish this idle gossip and get down to business.
それでフェイリスよ。
Oh,
IBN5100 を探す代わりに、お前が要求する交換条件とは一体なんだ？
I guess her finding an IBN 5100 suddenly seems much more possible than it did before.
よく吟味して条件を出すことだな。
This demon within my arm.
俺の右手は
Oh my
一度解き
god!
放たれるとあらゆるものを破壊し、後には何も残らない。とだけ言っておく。
High five.
High five! Oh yeah.
大丈夫にゃ。この猫耳にはあらゆる能力を完全無効化するニャンニャンクリアという力が備わっているのにゃ。
And now he's gonna be like, I can't combat this and give up.
京馬の力が暴走したときはフェイリスがきっと止めてみせるにゃ。
Oh, no, I get it. I get it. It's not that. It's don't worry. Even if that happens, I can save you.
Yeah.
No, I will save you.
The frickin' British cat girl.
I shouldn't have mentioned my tan to Faris. I don't know how to talk to people when they do this stuff. I can't make the connection that this is what other people do. To me.
さてさて、それでは発表するにゃ。フェイリスからの条件は
The way she said that.
タイムマシンを使わせてほしいにゃ。
Oh,
Nothing can possibly go wrong if this happens.
The other D-males aside, Ruka's situation was a denial of the self. I wonder if Faris is also going to want to deny herself.
I don't think it'll be the same. I think it'll be different because all the other ones have had different motivations too from each other, right?
Yeah, I suppose.
Like if it was just more of the same, it wouldn't be compelling or interesting?
Let's see. I had a feeling that was it.
昨日メイクインで京馬たちが話してたにゃ。タイムマシンを開発したって。
いかにも。俺たちは人類史上初のタイムマシン実験に成功済みだ。
だから人類史上初はセルンだっつの。
No, 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 successfully.
だが勘違いするな。
Now, poor Mayuri, it sort of looks cute like that, but look at Daru's face.
タイムマシンとは言っても、机の引き出しを搭乗口にしている青い猫専用の4畳半タイムマシンほど万能ではない。
It's just emails.
俺たちが成功したのは、過去の誰かの携帯に18文字までのメールを送れるというレベルだ。
Interesting how the first thing he does is say, we have built the first successful time machine in history, and then says exactly what the limitations are.
ただし、これだけでもノーベル物理学賞ものであり、人類の歴史を塗り替える超絶スーパーな発明だがな。
過去の誰かにメールが送れる。それってとってもすごいにゃ。ぜひフェイリスにも使わせてほしいにゃ。
タイムマシンは我がラボにおける最重要機密事項だ。どうしても使いたいというならば、
007.
ラボ面になってもらう必要があるが。
Yep.
ラボ面って何かにゃ。あ あのね、マユシーたちのサークルの仲間になるっていうことだよ。マユシー的にはね、フェリスちゃんがラボメンになってくれるのはとっても嬉しいな。
And Daru approves. He's just like, yes, 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 yes.
Abuse me more, my queen.
右に同じくというか大歓迎
Okay.
ぜひ入ってください。お願いします。
どうすればラボメンになれるにゃ？
No hesitation.
契約書などは存在しない。必要なのは、そう。契約者同士による血の盟約のみ。
Nobody else had to do this, but that was them and this is you.
血の盟約。
なんじフェイリスニャンニャンよ。いにしえよりハイエンシェントワードにて語り継がれる法典に従いラボメンへと加わることを望むのならば
Every time somebody uses a word like nanji or nare, which are archaic ways of saying you, it makes me smile. Just that.
Oh, okay. Wasn't sure if you were going somewhere else with it.
In many ways, what he has just said is an amalgamation of the chuniest stuff he possibly could.
その肉、その骨、その血を天の杯へと捧げることを誓い、盟約という名の洗礼を受けよ。
Thus I pray, unlimited blood works?
Oh, God!
さすれば、古代の神はそれに応え、汝にラボメンナンバーを授けるだろう。
Come forth from the hate-filled sky. Now hark the naked blade.
では、フェイリス。お前をラボメンナンバー007に認定する。
Yep, of course it's 007.
Darn it! She accepted! I was hoping to scare her off.
これでタイムマシン使えるのにゃ。
ああ、そういうことになる。ただし他言無用だ。裏切り者には死を。それが我がラボの掟だと覚えておけ。
So they bring Faris back, and Maki says, like, who the heck is this? What the heck is going on? Dude, she's weirder than you. What? You're gonna let her use the time machine, what?
そうだったんだ。
だからオカリンのこの場だけの思いつきだって。
As he does.
I take out my phone and put it to my ear.
俺だ。ああ。フェイリスはまんまと俺の思惑にはまったよ。所詮、17歳の小娘ということだ。
She is wrapped around your finger, but not for the reasons you think.
あの猫娘は、俺との交換条件によって、人類の夢、禁断の果実であるタイムマシンを使うという欲望を満たしたつもりでいるが、この俺、法院京馬の手のひらの上で踊らされていることに気づいていない。俺が猫娘との条件を受けた理由だと？そんなもの決まっているだろう。すなわち。
I'm expecting her to interrupt this with her own Chuni.
Then, I twist my lips into a grin, as if this were a rehearsed bit.
My razor-sharp shark teeth are probably glistening right now.
Who's that? I wish I had shark teeth. They're so cool.
I don't want to hear that from a guy. Now, Faris-tan, that's somebody I want to. Ah!
あの猫娘は実験台なのだ。何？下道とはひどい言い草だな。あながち間違ってはいないがね。
And everyone's just staring at him.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
では、予定通りに次の実験に移行する。すべてはシュタインズゲートの選択だ。エルプサイコングル。
Elp Psychongru.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
right.
yeah.
今誰と電話してたにゃ
I'm surprised she didn't interrupt him.
No doubt she heard everything. After all, that's the point of putting on that
気づくのが
show.
遅かったな。フェイリスニャンニャン。すでに血の盟約はなされた。契約を破れば、お前という人間には破滅が訪れるだろう。もう逃げることはかなわんぞ。
オーケーにゃんでタイムマシンはどこにあるのにゃ
Eyes on the prize. She's certainly in a hurry.
タイムマシン。正確には電話レンジカッコ仮と呼ぶが、それは我がラボにあ
Or
る。
Denwa Renji-chan if you're Mayushi.
This time, we'll make use of the phone wave named subject to change's original function. In other words, we'll send a D-mail remotely. We can do that after all. You know, I forgot about that. The whole point was to make it a remote microwave, which is totally pointless, but Kurisu should still be in the lab, and you can bet there's going to be some eyebrow raising going on. Hopefully she's not fried to a crisp when we get back.
Right?
Yeah, she's my assistant, so I'll leave the phone wave name subject to change of setup to her. I ask Faris where she wants the D-mail to go. She says she's sending it to her father 10 years ago.
Oh yeah?
You don't suppose she's gonna say, don't donate the 5100, do you? What better?
Oh my god!
She gets to do the time machine thing, and she gets to really impress Hooin Kyoma. And that also screws over Bill and Ted style, whoever it was that punked the 5100 in the first place.
I mean, if you think about it, he could just email himself where it is earlier and go grab it in the past.
You know, that's a good point. The destination is April 3rd, year 2000. It has to be at 8 a.m. that day, so we use an online calculator to factor in leap years, resulting in 86,168 hours.
That's a lot of seconds.
Not as many as the last one we did.
That's true.
ということはね、86000秒も動かし続けないとダメなの
Shouldn't they have brought this up last time?
They don't remember last time. Because the world line shift last time.
Okay, for our benefit, shouldn't somebody have talked about this last time?
Probably, yes.
電話レンジちゃん疲れちゃうんじゃないかな
Or shake the building to pieces.
I like how you mentioned that about like the Chanzuki, and then she really did call it the Denwa Renji-chan.
Well, she said it earlier, too.
いや、実際にその秒数を動かすわけで
Oh,
は
there we go.
We were right,
Yeah.
but it was confusing. Our previous experiments have confirmed that. I sure wish somebody would have let us know the last time we were running one for even longer, but that isn't the way things
放電
happened.
現象が起きた時点で送れば過去へは届くのだ。故にバタフライ効果により残りの秒数についてはキャンセルされるはず。
The fact that the D-mail was sent is erased, leaving behind only the mail and the recipient's phone. At least that's what our experiments have shown so far. I've finished my explanation. Now Faris just needs to decide exactly what she wants to send.
送る文章は書き終わったか？どんな内容だ？過去を変えるものなのだろう？
We have to look at it.
Yes.
No more sending it without looking at it.
それは
Huh? What happened to her usual confidence?
恥ずかしいにゃ。企業秘密だにゃ。
I said, no more not looking.
秘密だと？ふざけるな！これは実験だ！内容を公開してもらわねばデータを検証できないではないか。
何言ってるにゃ。これは実験じゃなくて交換条件だにゃ。フェイリスは実験のためじゃなくて自分のためにタイムマシンを使うのにゃ。
卑怯だぞ！
オカリンも人のこと言えないけん。
Well, you know.
At least she's honest about it. Brought it right up and is just like, nope, I ain't showing this to you, the freaking end. But it must be something pretty darned important to her for her to have that completely out of character reaction.
That's true.
Daru, you horny fool! Are you siding with Faris?
Are you
Over
surprised?
me? Over me?
Are you surprised?
Well, no. And you call yourself a super hacker? Well, I guess you don't call yourself that, so... Faris is keeping her phone hidden from me, and her stare tells me to mind my own business.
Good thing she likes forceful men.
Well, how bad could it really be?
Damon, never say that in relation to one of these things ever again.
Yes, sir.
We still don't know.
オカリ、きっとプライベートな内容だから詮索するのは良くないと思うんだ。
We still don't know all the effects that Ruka's D-mails caused, and how it somehow affected Moika.
It's true. It's just that I know this isn't necessarily for science, like Faris is saying. She didn't agree to that, but you can't just do this willy-nilly. What? Even Mayuri's on Faris' side? This is bad. I thought I had Faris in the palm of my hand. Was I, just like everyone else, dancing to her tune all along? Well, it's too late for regrets now. Let's just focus on the experiment and hope that BSG was right about her poofing a 5100 into this room, right now.
ハロー。
俺だ。そちらの状況を伝えろ。切りやがった。
Call her back and tell her you'll pick up her fork and the noodles. Just do it.
そりゃ切られるっしょ。オカリンの電話の仕方に対応できるのは多分僕とマユシぐらいじゃね。
Again!
Hello.
おーいん今日まだ。無言で切るな。
Click.
なんだ岡部か。てっきりいたずら電話だと思った。
こっちの番号は表示されているだろう。
いきなり意味不明なこと言われたら怖くなって切ればよ。
それはつまりこの俺法院京馬の狂気ぶりにイフを覚えたというわけだな。それなら仕方な。
Click.
Well done, Billy!
あいつまた切ったぞ
Mail her and tell her you've got the fork and noodles. It will work. Also, if you talk to her again, just talk like a normal person this time. Okay, you held true to your ideals with these last 2 phone calls.
だからオカリンの電話に対応するスキルは僕とマユシしか持ってないと何度言えば。
Let's try that one more time. 3rd time's the charm and stuff.
ハロー。
岡部倫太郎ですけど、電話レンジカッコ仮の設定を少しいじってほしいんです。
Complete submission.
There is something kind of wrong with listening to Okabe Rintaro speak in a completely normal way.
初めからそう言えばいいのよ。
You know, the look on her face must be so smarmy.
でも、電話レンジ使うの？ブラウン管工房の店長さんに怒られるのは嫌なんだけど。
これは希少な実験のためなのだ。
And it went back to normal.
わかるか、助手よ。お前がミスター・ブラウンに怒られる。ただそれだけの犠牲により、タイムマシンという人類の夢は完成を見るのだ。
Better you than me.
ほんと、あんたって適当よね。
ん？
で、どう設定すればいいんだ？
86,000 seconds? Are you insane?
I would say she was there for the last one, but I guess she wasn't.
That's the thing.
I tell her Faris's dad's mail address. And I have her set the timer.
はい、入力したわよ。
よし、ご苦労。少し待て。
It's one thing with Moeka and the 5100 taking this, but what is this?
I wonder if her father died in an accident or something and she's trying to save him. She's living by herself up here.
You might be right about that. What sort of D-mail could she have written? Yeah, with the look on her face only makes me more curious. It doesn't seem like it is going to be poof the 5100, but probably what you said. She's taking it seriously. It actually caused her to act in a way that made her lose her cool, which she's never done.
オカベ、返事しないなら切るぞ。
電話レンジカッコ仮を起動だ。
放電現象始まった。
フェイリス。
So if that happens, won't Faris also be gone from their lives? That hasn't happened yet, but it's going to.
That's a good question.
I mean,
It's kind of escalated every time after, like with Moeka and up. So that would be the final escalation.
if you save a life, isn't that huge? Will it even succeed? Or is it Okabe couldn't win the lottery because he didn't win the lottery? If Faris's father died, is it possible for him to live?
If Okabe is able to breach the 1% attractor field limit, saving someone, especially someone as influential as her father would no doubt be, will change a lot. It could even change Akihabara.
Well, that's what I was saying in the first place with the wouldn't it take Faris out of their lives. Also, it's not that his power is to change it, it's that he can just perceive it. He can,
That's a good point.
He's aware of the changes. Faris puts her finger on the send button and... sure enough. Why? Okay, that it's gone down every time is significant. Now it's 0.4.
Are you sure it was 0.4? It looked like 4 point. The first number looked like 4 to me.
Pretty sure it was just 0.4. Okay, so is anybody in this apartment? Is anybody here at all?
I don't see...
As the dizziness fades, I exhale slowly and open my eyes. Like, these are the most tense parts. That who's here and where am I? I am still at Faris's place.
Her couch isn't there. There aren't any furnishings.
それじゃあカードをオープン。
They got us again, but it isn't going to stay like that.
まだまだ爪が甘いにゃ。リンクカードは3枚取られたでしょ。ウイルスカードは3枚取っちゃったでしょ。マユシーはね、絶対絶命なのです。
What are they doing?
まだターミナルカードがあるじゃん。次のターンで一発逆転狙えるってマジで。
I wonder if they're doing team play or if he's coaching her.
I think he's coaching her.
にゃふふ。今さら逆転は無理無理にゃ。ここでフェイリスはターミナルカードのウイルスチェッカーを使っちゃうのにゃ。さあ、マユシーの残りのウイルスカードはどっちかにゃ。
マジパネっすね、フェイリスターン。
ねえ、言って、できれば2手3手くらい待ってほしいにゃ。
Aww! And she did the little cat paw thing.
にゃ、フェイリスの真似してもダメにゃ。
Faris is a brutal net battler.
When this happens, when it really hits badly, when something bad finally happens, it's gonna be awful.
I'm still not convinced something bad hasn't happened.
そんな。
I am the only person in the world who keeps his memories after the past changes. Faris's D-mail worked. But did anything change? And even if I demand that she tell me what she sent, she won't be able to answer, because the very fact that she sent it has been erased. And if it worked, she'd have no idea what she would have wanted to send, because nothing that would ever have made her have those feelings would have happened in the first place.
She still got that Faris persona.
The only trace of the D-mail is in the recipient's phone, namely Faris's father's phone 10 years ago. Which means I have to figure out what changed the hard way. You know what he needs to do? Tell every lab mem that there is a phrase he is going to say, and then that way they'll all know that when he says reading Steiner or whatever, everyone will know that he just saw this happen.
はぁ、やっぱりフェリスちゃんは強いね。
If I was doing time travel research like this, I'd come up with the code phrase so that if I ever got an email with that phrase on it, I'd know what it is.
Oh yeah, that's a really good point.
Mm-hmm.
最初はマユシーもいい感じだったにゃ。素質はあるにゃ。でも、たとえの試合とはいえ、ディフェンディングチャンピオンが負けるわけにはいかないにゃ。それに、今度の大会では絶対に優勝するってパパとも約束したのにゃ。その日まで誰にも負けられないにゃ。
Victory BSG.
パパ？もしフェイリスが優勝したら、パパは仕事中でも時間を作って絶対に祝福に来てくれるって言ってくれたのにゃ。決勝戦はラボのみんなで応援に行くね。ありがとにゃ。
he saved a life and it was only 0.4. The divergence... I understand it's not the divergence level going down, it's the amount of divergence that was from the previous world line he was in. But the first number we got from Titer was 0.57, and then the first world line shift where we noticed the divergence number was 0.57, and every successive one, it has dropped. The number has gotten smaller. You know, it's entirely possible that Ruka's D-mail worked. It could be that we've been succeeding. So how is it that Ruka buying a lottery ticket is 0.57% and saving Faris's dad's life is 0.4%? There's some fundamental aspect of this that we are misunderstanding. Something's not right here.
Uh-oh!
A voice whispers from deep within, deeper than reason. A life for a life, perhaps? I play the conversation back in my head and soon realize the source of my discomfort. The Faris I knew had never been to an official Rainet tournament. I remember hearing that when I was talking to Daru about John Titer at Queen NyanNyan. I mean, that's a detail I don't remember, but...
So long ago.
Does this mean that Faris only sent a D-mail so she could enter more Rainet tournaments? That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But is that a reason to change the past in a way that she would be so emotionally affected by?
失礼。ルミホ、少しいいかね。
ぐはー、フェイリスタンのお父様か。挨拶しておかないとまずくね。
フェリスちゃんのパパさんって社長さんなんだよね。すごいな。
We did something really good. There's something fundamental that we aren't understanding. And if we've already done something really good, that's...
Really bad?
Yeah? You know everything's gonna go to hell.
Oh, of course.
Discontinuous Quayla. Quayla? I don't know.
I forgot to mention it, but could you buy some cup noodles for dinner? You know that brand? Hakodate #1? That. Not asking for a fork. And it's a different brand of cup noodles.
Yeah.
I'll give you 3 guesses which reply to pick.
Hakodate #1?
Got it in 1.
I thought you wanted to eat Genchan ramen. Make up your mind. Yeah, I couldn't remember what it was. I was like, Gen something?
Even after having suffered a divergent shift, I am just going to be completely oblivious.
It's from Kurisu again.
I never said anything about Genchan ramen. Is it good?
Does she have nothing better to do than to bother me about ramen brands while I ignore this? Maybe Faris sent this message back into the past, and it caused Makise Kurisu to buy her own fork!
Truly, we can never know all the effects of chaos theory.
ごめんにゃ。フェイリスはパパと出かけなくちゃいけなくなっちゃったにゃ。
I reject that outcome, for it is stupid!
それじゃあ、マユシーたちはこれでバイバイさせてもらうね。
フェイリスタン、僕とのお手合わせは手取り足取りライネットの何たるかを抗議してくれるっていう約束は
Maybe I shouldn't say this in front of her father.
Doesn't this mean that Faris didn't actually agree to do anything for Okarin?
I guess you're right.
There's no trade-off to be had.
Such are the frivolities of time travel in this game.
誰もそんな約束してないと思うにゃ。
ええ、そうですとも。行ってみただけだからな。
ダルくん、フェリスちゃんを困らせたらダメなんだよ。ほら、オカリンも帰ろう。
ああ。
そういえば、今日間はやけに静かだったにゃ。どうかしたのにゃ。
Just dealing with the crushing existential crisis of time travel.
いや、秋葉を高みから見下ろし、越に入っていただけだ。
さすがオカリン。意味不明なり。
Faris, her dad, and their butlers see us off. Her dad tells us to come visit again.
550.
Well, having powerful connections is awesome. Faris' dad seems like a cool guy. He's not pompous like you expect rich people to be, but there's no guarantee they're actually like that.
Yeah.
If somebody's pompous, they're pompous, and... The sun is setting, but there's still a crowd in front of Akiba Station. More foreigners than usual. People come from all over the world to buy electronics and otaku goods in Akiba, but it looks like the satellite is attracting some as well. Oh, what's that? I'm reminding us all that the satellite is right by the building...
The Radicon?
...that we just visited. Man, it's hot. Faris' air-conditioned apartment was a little slice of heaven. I'd love air conditioning in the lab, but we don't have that kind of money. Here in Oklahoma, your house must be installed with air conditioning. It could actually kill you otherwise. So you can't find a house without it. And all apartments would have it. There are some summers where the various electric companies say that they won't turn your power off through the summer even if you don't pay the bill, because to do so could be a death sentence. So the way that he's talking about air conditioning just makes me think, if you were here, you'd die. Anyway, how about some food? Chiseled face Okarin with sharply defined features is sad.
Distraught.
I stopped to ask Mayuri, but...
オカリン、あのね、マユシーはこれからお家に帰るんだけど、中野に寄っていこうと思って。
中野に何の用があるのだ。
あのね、昨日、アイソードの同人誌が出たんだ。
Doujinshi. Fan-created amateur manga, which are often, but not always adult in nature. These are sold at special doujinshi events, the biggest of which is the twice-annual Comic Giga Market, known by fans as Kamima.
Aisodo. I wonder what that's a reference to. Oh, possibly nothing. You know, Linet is basically like a fusion of Digimon and Yu-Gi-Oh!
Hello?
でもね、絵師さんは甲賀ゆいさんなんだよ。マユシーは久々に本気出さなきゃって思って。
Oh? Get serious about costumes again.
What does that mean?
Hobbies are hobbies.
へえ、甲賀ゆいか。去年のガンバムのキャラデザしょ。
You take this one, Damon.
Gunbum, fictional. Formerly known as Mobile Jacket Gunbum, a seminal work of robot anime. The first series aired in the late 1970s, and there have been many sequels and spin-offs since, covering every possible medium and spanning the entire globe. I don't exactly live in a populous location, a giant big city, but I can find Gundam models, within 4 miles of the house.
Oh yeah, totally. It is, as you may have surmised, very popular.
I'm fairly sure in Akihabara, that's where you find the life-size Gundam statue. The one that they're currently using, because there have been more than one life-size Gundam statue, I believe the one they're currently using is Unicorn.
That makes sense.
And lastly, it is serious science fiction drama of the highest order. Go watch Gundam. It's very good.
そうだよ。
僕の分も買っといて。
わかった。
Don't take advantage of her like that.
おいおい、お前たち何を言っているんだ。同人誌ならば虎の穴が目の前にあるではないか。
I bet Paranoia doesn't exist.
目の前ってどこ？
いや、目の前は目の前だ。あそこに。
How is this only 0.4%? The dang geography of Akihabara has changed.
I think we need to relook at that, because I'm pretty sure I saw 4% at the very end.
I follow my pointing finger. Toranoana isn't there.
あれ
Maybe I'm looking in the wrong place. How much else has changed? Not just the physical location of shops, but is it the same Akihabara that we all know? Or with Faris not being influential in the Super Moe development of it, is it really more like just a giant electronics symposium? I look all around me, but it's nowhere to be found. And what's more, I can't find Animate either. It's supposed to be right next to Toranoana. Instead, I see electronic stores. Daiichi Kaden and T21 Minami.
Everything you know is wrong.
虎の穴もアニメイトも一体どこへ行ったのだ。
それはひょっとしてギャグで言っているのか？
は？
秋葉には虎の穴もアニメイトもないよ。だからマユシーは中野まで同人誌を買いに行くのです。
Ah, an Akiba where you can't buy otaku goods.
ないってどういうことだ。昨日までは普通にあったよな。
What about earlier today? I wasn't really paying attention on the way to Faris's apartment, but I'm pretty sure they were still there.
Probably were.
だからないって。そもそもそういう萌えショップが秋葉にあるわけないじゃん。萌えの聖地といえば中野だろ、上皇。
秋葉の方が萌えの聖地としては世界規模で有名ではないか。
The entire landscape has changed.
ついに暑さでおかしくなったか、オカリン。秋葉は電気街。萌えショップができようもんならマニアどもが暴動を起こすレベルだお。
This conversation doesn't make any sense. This feeling again. I carefully survey the scenery in front of me one more time. I finally understand. It's hard to believe, but I must face the truth. It still doesn't seem real to me. My legs start moving against my will.
この町の混沌が 薄らいでいる。
Probably the whole reason that he lived here was because of the otaku element. Every last store that sold anime, eroge, or moe goods has disappeared from Akiba.
Oh god, it's Ken's nightmare.
In a final desperate attempt to deny reality, I run to the one place I know I can depend on. Well, why else would Faris have the time to participate in all the Rynet tournaments? Queen NyanNyan. The maid cafe where Mayuri and Faris work, and which Daru and I frequent.
Maid cafe. A type of cafe where the waitresses wear maid uniforms, usually in the French maid style. They usually call their customers master.
Goshujin-sama!
Patrons can talk to the waitresses and play games with them, but ultimately maid cafes are restaurants, not bordellos. Oh.
Ramen. It's a ramen shop. But upon arriving at the storefront, I am forced to my knees in abject defeat. It's all gone. It's not just the moe stores, even the maid cafes have disappeared. And not only May Queen, an uncountable number of maid cafes and cosplay service establishments seem to have vanished in the blink of an eye.
マユリ、お前、メイクインで働いていたよな。
It's like the landscape of your home completely changing. How can you not be shaken up?
メイクインって何かな？じゃがいも？
メイクインニャンニャンだ。
マヨシーがバイトしてるのはルモアンヌだよ。
ルモアンヌ？それはメイド喫茶か？
普通の喫茶店。
秋葉にはメイド喫茶は一軒もないのか？
ねえよ。秋葉に来る人間はそういう萌えビジネスとか毛嫌いしてんだから誰も寄りつかないって。
It's clear now. This has to be the result of Faris's D-mail. The butterfly effect is at it again.